This is the contact adhesive I used to put all of the marine vinyl on the van and all of the material on the van. I use this material here, which is headliner material, instead of 1/4 inch foam because it was less expensive and it's worked out really well. So on top of this material will go the Duramax. And this is the material that you're actually going to see in the van that's going to cover that headliner material. And it adds a little cushioning to it. It's really not there for insulation properties, it's there for cushioning. So these are my test pieces, and having that cushioning will do two things. Not only will it provide cushioning, but it will also provide a little bit of sound deadening. I'm not even sure if we need that, but it also helps hide any imperfections in the straightness or any bumps that might be in the wood. So that helps out a little bit. You can tell because it's so tight here, you might be able to see a little waviness, but just having that foam right there, it just looks more professional. So I'm doing that in all the areas where you're going to see it and the areas that we might lean up against, behind the chairs and the bed. This is the Duramax material. Boy, this is thick, tough material. Really good stuff. After all the panels have been cut and installed in the van, I remove them, sealing both sides with a 50-50 mixture of polyurethane and mineral spirits. Then the inside of each panel is coated with mold-killing primer. After that, a piece of material is cut for each piece. This is extremely durable and easy to clean material, made of 100% polyolefin, and it comes 54 inches wide. There's a link in the description for more detailed information about this material, often called Duramax or Marathon tweed. I used chalk to make the marks for cutting. Each piece was labeled so that I can match it up later. If you watched the marine vinyl video, you saw me brush on the contact cement. For the Duramax material, it cannot be brushed on, it must be sprayed. Brushing applied too much or too little adhesive. And if you apply too much, it will soak through and be visible on the other side of the material. So be sure to experiment with some scrap material. After spraying both pieces, it's time to join them. Again, do not use too much adhesive. If you end up with a puddle adhesive, allow some dry time before joining the pieces together. Then carefully place the wall panel in place. I found it's easiest to do this by placing the wall panel on the material and not the other way around. Center it carefully so you have at least an inch overhang on every side. And as you can see, centering this can sometimes be a little bit difficult and require some repositioning. Then I flip it over and adjust the material, smoothing it out to ensure there are no bubbles or wrinkles. Then apply the contact cement to the material edges and the edges of the panel. The contact cement here might soak through, but that's okay because you're going to fold these edges over on the back. Transferring paint or adhesive from one container to another can be messy. To make it a clean procedure, use painter's tape to block off the recesses of the can and to make a square or V shape to help direct the paint where you want it to go. While the glue is setting, it's time to cut the corners. Be careful not to cut too close to the edges. Then fold the material against the back all the way around the panel. Then you'll have a completed wall panel. Hopefully, this video has provided you with some interesting techniques and a little confidence in doing your own wall panels. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.